Hey guys, this is Tamago. Welcome back to Railing. In previous episode, we got mending villagers as well as 2 mob farms, which are the spider spawner XP farm as well as the general mob farm. And at the moment, we are still looking to progress through the game so that we could easily build rails. And one of the things that will help us build rails is to have transportable storage, namely Shulker Boxes. But before that, we'll aim to get some netherite first so we can max out our gear. Although, to be honest, we are probably not going to actually upgrade them until we reach the end because there is the alloy forgery mod. This allows us to duplicate netherite with a tier 3 forge, which has to be made from endstone bricks. And you may notice that we do have the advanced netherite mod, so we could definitely go way further than just netherite. So we will need plenty of this to get max gear. So yeah, the plan now is just to go to the end with iron armor. I definitely need to replace the chainmail. And hopefully with our current tools, diamond and a lot of enchantments, as well as this bow over here, we are going to be able to survive the end. Because there's a lot of enchanted gear that we can get from the end. And it'll be great if we could just save on diamonds and all that enchanting pain. And indeed, we do have infinity and mending on our boat at the same time because of a mod. Honestly, after the mob farm, it's not really necessary to have infinity because we have so many arrows from our looting 3 sword for that mob farm. But well, it's nice to only have to carry around a certain number of arrows. Alright, now on to the netherite mining method. And whatever method you use, it's a pretty good idea to have a lot of fire resistance potions because there are a lot of lava lakes, as you can see on the minimap, as well as a bunch of 1 block lava pockets. So yeah, this took some time for me to collect. I was killing some magma cubes and it was much more difficult than anticipated because they mostly spawn in the basalt deltas. A lot of the drops actually fall into the lava, and obviously there's a lot of 1 block holes and whatnot, and I almost died. So yeah, for the actual methods, I'm following iCraftMC. There were 3 methods presented in the video, but I'm only going to try 2 of them. The first one being what you see over here, the result. It is a strip mine on the chunk borders because that is where they are most likely to spawn. We insta-mine the netherite with a high enough efficiency pickaxe. Initially, I was only going to use this method, but it got pretty boring really quickly. It took 2 hours to just get 20 ancient debris, which I think that was also on the lucky side. Had to pull someone in to pull me out of my boredom. Crap, I just realized I'm recording desktop audio instead of Minecraft. Whatever.
Hello, YouTube. It is me, the voices.
And even then, I also accidentally broke one of my diamond pickaxes because I got negligent in leaving it in my inventory when it was almost broken. Fortunately, I was able to get it back after a couple of rolls. But yeah, let's try something more fun. And obviously, you know what that is. We have a general mob farm and has been giving us plenty of gunpowder from our looting 3 sword. And we also collected a bunch of sand last episode because we needed some glass. So we have some TNT. Here I have with me 2 stacks of TNT. I think that's enough for us to get started. Alright, so let's actually do it. So we're going to dig near a chunk border over here for a couple hundred blocks. So here we go. Here's the technique. So we just place 2 blocks of TNT, a space, 2 blocks of TNT and a space, and so on and so forth until we run out of TNT. And it is recommended that you do this in 1 big tunnel. Alright, that's the end of it. And we do have plenty of space to run. And of course, we have the tunnel going this way as well. So I'm going to blow up the simulation distance. Hopefully that should get the TNT going for further because we don't have an elytra. So all we have to do is just to light this up. I think I have fire tick false, so I cannot just shift click this. I have to directly light it up. All right, here we go. I should pop in my fire resistant potion. It sometimes just doesn't work. Oh well. Okay, that's a run through the whole thing. We do have another mine shaft over here. Just running here, I do see a couple bits. But yeah, this lava might get in the way a bit of us identifying some that may be hidden. Okay, so I'm not sure if I missed any, but in total we only got 7 ancient debris from 2 stacks of TNT. It's definitely quite hard to like scan through this whole thing because there's lava all over the place. The texture doesn't really pop up either. Indeed, this is very quick. I think in about 10 minutes we have gotten like, 7. But it is quite costly and will require so much more TNT. You know, I might as well try again. I have another 2 stacks of TNT. I ran into lava, so I can't continue that way. So I just continued a bit on the other direction. So let's try again. Run, 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 run. Okay. Okay, in this case, the TNT actually chained all the way to the end. Funny enough, I didn't realize that we blew up our own tunnel. That definitely should have been expected. And there, we got luckier this time. We got 8 ancient debris. So I guess that's just the average rates of per 2 stacks of TNT. Maybe 6 to 8. I don't know. Definitely needs more testing if you want me to be more precise. Yeah, there goes our entire stock of sand and gunpowder. Okay, so in total we have 35 ancient debris. So we can make 8 sets of crafts. And each of them can be doubled. So we have 16 netherite ingots, which will cover, I guess, the whole thing. So we'll have everything base. But I don't think we'll be able to go through the whole, full-blown netherite set. But it should be good enough. All right, I think we are finally ready to go to the end. This is quite exciting, actually finishing the game. So I got some more ender pearls, a bed, and all the other necessary stuff. Oh, and some rockets. Yes, when we get elytras. So we get some blaze powder, some pearls. We'll make 10 just to start, and we will start heading in that direction. So where did it go? Oh, that was quite a lot of lag. Yeah, okay, that's somewhere in that direction. All right, we are still going in this direction, which is surprising. This is almost the exact same direction as we were grabbing the sand in. Oh, and an ocean monument. What are the chances? All right, we have reached land again. I really, really hope that it isn't under the sea, because that was such a nightmare when that happened. Let's see. Okay, it might be under the sea. We have overshot a bit. Okay, I think that one finally went down. So it is definitely somewhere around here in the middle of the ocean, unfortunately. Okay, there you go. The ladder has helped it out. And I think we just have to mark this so we don't lose this. Good question though. I'm not sure how deep this goes, because now that the world height is a lot lower and higher, I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to be digging for. Oh, we should look at that. The minimap is starting to show some of the shapes. I might have to dig around to find it. Oh, there you go. We dug right into it. Perfect. I spy. Look at that. And now time for the very amazing job of actually finding where the portal is. This may take some time. This is definitely a good source of books. Oh, okay. Here we are finally. Oh geez, there's gonna be a couple of these. Okay, and how many? Oh, how unlucky! Only a single one. Okay, we did come prepared though. We definitely have enough, so we can just make another one. Okay, before that though, let us set our spawn here, which I'm not sure. I haven't done this in a while, so I might die. And I suppose I should leave breadcrumbs so that I know how to get back here. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, and this chest also gave me an iron chest plate, which is great. Because that was the one that's most broken here. I have to admit that I did miss some stuff. I forgot to bring some kind of scaffolding or something to go up the towers with, especially for the towers with a lot of iron bars. Oh well, I guess we could still use the water that I did bring. Yeah, I'm not as prepared as I should be, but oh well, let's just do it. Okay. I guess we should have some bridging material. I guess wood will do. And here goes nothing. All right, here we are. Fortunately, the bridge is very short. Almost there. Almost there. Yes! Oh, there you have it. One death. I really wanted 0, but oh well. I guess I'm not skilled enough for that. Let us collect all this XP. And that is definitely an indicator that I should go home first and upgrade our tools before we tackle the outer end. And because XP is such an easy resource for us at the moment, I think we should enchant our iron gear at least. That will make our life so much easier. Okay, that is some endstone collected. Let us cover up this portal so we can get the egg without, any potential mishaps. Touch it, and it should teleport somewhere. Okay, and there you have it. There goes the end. Okay, let's head back home and upgrade our gear. Alright, we're back in the end now with full enchanted iron as well as our netherite sword. And here is the bridge to the end. We're just going to use the trapdoor method to get in there. So here's how it works. You just stand over here, close the trapdoor, it'll put you into crouching mode or into swimming mode. And you can just enter like so. Make sure to not fall over. There it is. And I'm going to do the same trapdoor so we can go back as per usual. But of course, we're just going to set a spawn point over here. And I'm pretty sure there are these portals all over the place, but it's nice to at least have one back. Now, this is probably the most annoying task we have, which is to find an end city. So we have a bit of a tool here. It's called a structure compass, or an explorer's compass. This compass is just added by the explorer's compass mod. It's, I guess, the naturally generated structures equivalent to the nature's compass. But here we can find an end city, and we can see on the top left corner, so I move my minimap that is, there's an end city here in 700 blocks. So we just head in this direction and we should be able to find it. There you have it. It's right over there. Yeah, I kind of wish I brought more blocks. I completely forgot that the end had a lot of empty spaces. Oh yes, this does have an end shift. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Alright, I've definitely not come as prepared as I should be. I didn't watch iCraft's MC video on this entirely beforehand. Some things I probably should have done was bring more blocks. Yada yada yada. So many things I could have done. We do have slime boots in here, so we could escape fall damage. There's already the first shell. Okay, here's one over here. There goes the first bullet that got me. Nice trick is that you could use water to actually swim up and down to negate that levitation effect. Grab all these end rods because they are a nice light source and building block. Oh, and you should hold your bow in your offhand if you do want to get the looting effect as well. Although I am interested in using the shield. Yeah, may need to use the slime boots in some of these situations so I don't die of fall damage. I'm gonna eat my resistance bacon sandwich. Protection, 3 fighter falling 4. Kind of what I need. And of course I did bring a crafting table. Well, I always do, just in case I need it. But yeah, in this case we can actually make shulker boxes, so we have additional storage. I can silk touch this ender chest. All right, here's another chest room, of course, filled with a lot of shulkers. Oh, look at this. Diamond chest plate and some enchanted stuff. Oh, look at this. This is a better helmet than the one I have. The curse of binding one, of course. Okay, let's bridge over to this thing. Healing potions. And of course, we have the dragon's head over here. And our elytra. Yep, sky's the limit. We definitely have to enchant this because it breaks pretty quickly. And because we have the trinkets mod, I believe, we can have our armor and our backpack on, as well as our elytra on our back at the same time. Awesome. What do we have here? Diamond leggings, Curse of Vanishing, and some more random stuff. And there you have it. I don't think that's every single room rated, but that was most of the looting areas rated, I believe. Yeah, let's just explore now that we have the Elytra. There's another end city gateway. Let's check out this repurposed structure. Seems like an end shipwreck. Get some more end rods. Oh, here's a hidden chest. Oh, efficiency 4, sharpness 3, dragon's breath, some diamonds. Okay, yeah, this is really good. Unfortunately, this one, bit of a dilemma because I do have an efficiency 4 and a sharpness 3 sword, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, here's our next end city. Unfortunately, it is quite tiny, but it seems like this one actually has the big column where you could get a bunch of goodies. I think it's 2 chests. Yep, so I think the technique here is just to swim up ASAP. Eat my bacon resistance. And yep, here are the 2 chests. We can attack safely from up here. These will be a tiny bit easier. Okay, some more pickaxes. Ooh, some nice boots. Oh, another sword as well. Oh, geez. Here's another one, right? Yeah, that is another one. Okay. Okay, I think we have had enough end raiding for now at least. We have gotten 42 shulker shells, which will give us 21 shulker boxes. And with all the upgrades available over here, as you can see, it should be sufficient enough to meet our transport needs. And we actually stumbled upon one of the gateways. Let's see if we can make it in. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, here are all the results from that end raid. I mean, we only raided 3 cities and some structures, but I think this is good enough for now. We do have some pretty promising diamond boots. Basically, at this point, we do not need to spend any more diamonds for diamond armor because we already have them. We just need to throw them in the grindstone. So yeah, let us bring all of that as well as some lapis so we can enchant. Well, today I learned that you cannot directly enchant an elytra in the enchanting table. I guess it's just been too long since I've done this to remember that. And you also can't get rid of curses through the grindstone. I mean, that should be fairly logical, but oh well. Fortunately though, we did get plenty of diamonds, so that should be enough to cover everything. So that is our current set, looking pretty good, pretty good. Upgrade them all to netherite. Look at that. Oh, that feels good. And of course we can go further. I really want to get the gold trim at least so that we can get pacifying piglins. But you cannot skip tiers. They are a nested craft as you can see. The gold one requires the iron one. So we do need plenty of netherite ingots. Yeah, so let's do this. We just need one of you. Alright, so we just put this over here and we get the netherite iron chestplate, which has just a little bit of additional armor toughness. And this is nested as well. So you need to get the gold one like so. From the iron. Alright, there comes the gold one. Pacifies piglins. Also has 1 more armor point. I only have 7 pieces left. I think I'm going to go for regular netherite on my shovel and my axe. So just 2 more of you. And we have 3 pieces of netherite left. I mean, there is 1 more tool that we don't have netherite on, which is the hoe. We actually don't even have it crafted. It is fairly important after 1.16, but I don't use it very often, so I think I'm fine with leaving it on diamond. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to get the netherite emerald legging, so we could get the pacifies enderman trait. 1 iron, 1 gold, and 1 emerald. And it's going on the pants. There you go. Look at that. And here's how we look in for full netherite. Awesome. Yeah, so I've been installing armor upgrades for a while. Hopefully this will finally make us quite invincible to mobs. So that we can, get on building and not have to worry about dying. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. We did go what we wanted. We got a full netherite set, as well as the shulker boxes. We are continuing to progress and head towards that goal of rail building, so stay tuned, I guess. Thank you to iCraftMC for the guide on netherite mining as well as NCD rating. You should probably follow the NCD rating one if you want to be safer than what I have before. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a good rest of your day. And as always, God bless.